Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Lisa at Vision One Love. I'm a spiritual transformational life coach and I'm a clear beliefs coach. I'm also a Reiki master teacher. I also work with astrology and ear acupuncture. And if you're interested in my work, you can check it up on my webpage, visiononelove.com. Today I want to talk about how to reprogram your subconscious mind. First of all, we have a conscious mind. The conscious mind is the creative mind, and the subconscious mind is the habitual mind. And in reality, this creative part of the brain or the mind is only active 5%, and the subconscious mind is 95%. And it's really, really great that we have the subconscious mind because we could never keep and think all the time about all the stuff that we have in our lives, like walking, talking, brushing our teeth, driving the car. All of these programs are put in our subconscious mind and they are habitual. It's stuff we do every day. It's just automatic, the autopilot. These are also what I refer to as paradigms. And all these programs were installed in our subconscious mind before the age of 7 because our conscious mind were not active before the age of 7, so we were just observing and installing all these programs from our environment, our surroundings, our families, the school, the parents, the friends. We learned languages, we learned how to walk, and we just looked at how people behaved and how they were talking, and we just installed these programs. So it's really, really good. When you learn how to drive a car, for instance, in the beginning, it's really difficult because you have to think, you have to use your conscious mind and look at the mirrors and the people and the steering wheel and the gear and everything. Oh, when you actually learn, when you've practiced enough times, it goes in the subconscious and it has become a program. So you know how to drive the car. You don't have to think about it while you're driving the car. You can think about something else or, talk to someone because it's automized in your subconscious. Unfortunately, a lot of the programs that we have installed are not working for us. They are programs that comes from when we were very small and came from other people. They didn't know what we desire and what we want with our lives. So a lot of these programs are counterproductive and they are even self-sabotaging. So maybe in our conscious mind we want to do something, we want to have something, but then the autopilot, the subconscious mind, the habitual mind is just acting out like it always did. So we don't get what it is that we want because we self-sabotage. And it can be difficult to change the subconscious mind because every time you think and you're not in the creative mind, when you just allow mental activity, the subconscious is the ruler. It has become the master instead of serving you. So it can be difficult to change the programs, to reprogram the subconscious mind, and especially if there's trauma involved. And what is a trauma? That's individual, of course, but that is an incident that is involved with a lot of emotional uh, intensity and most often very negative. But we can change the subconscious, we can reprogram it. And how can we do that? One way is to use affirmations. You can tell yourself every day, I'm happy, I'm happy. Even if you don't feel happy, if you tell yourself enough many times, I'm actually going to have in my group now, Master Your Abundance, I have a 21-day abundance meditation, and in the end of the month I will put there a love affirmation challenge, which is also 21 days, because it takes 21 days to create a new habit, and then it takes 90 days to establish it, to really make it firm, because it's easy to go back to our old habits, especially if we had them for 30, 40, 50 years or so, depending on how old you are. So by affirming every day for minimum 21 days, and tell yourself, I'm happy, as an example. Even if you don't feel it, it will eventually become a new habitual thought which will create happiness within you. You will start feeling happy. You will be a happier person, and more happier events will start coming into your life, because you're the point of attraction. Whatever we believe is what we create. So another way of doing it is by hypnosis. When you go down in the subconscious and turn off the conscious mind that wants to control and think and analyze and do all this stuff. So, for instance, you can have a program, and when you go to bed, you put the earphones on and you listen to it, because when you're sleeping, the conscious mind is also sleeping, but the subconscious is there all the time, and it accepts anything you put into it. Anything. It's only the conscious mind that are creative, but also critical, and can make choices. I like this, I don't like that, I want this, I don't want that. And the subconscious, if you practice it enough, it just receives. Uh, in my clear beliefs coaching, it's fabulous to look how fast you can actually go into the subconscious and change a belief, a core belief that you maybe had your whole life, that you're not worthy, nobody loves me. It doesn't matter what it is that you have as a belief that is blocking the way for you to experience this fantastic life that you want. How fast you can actually change it. And it's funny also, and it's really easy. But sometimes we need support. So you can go to, if you have some traumas or some really more heavy stuff, maybe you need support. If you're interested in working with me, you can contact me. Maybe you can go to a hypnotherapist or something. Uh, so these are the ways to reprogram the subconscious, by actually consciously making a choice to change, to do something new, and repeatedly do it again and again and again. Because in this belief that we have, it's like this recreative pattern. We recycle the experience, especially if it is something that we don't like, if it is a trauma, for instance. The experiences, the experience we had was so uncomfortable and so painful. We don't want to have it. Maybe we didn't have support at the time for someone to help us go through it. So it's like an experience starts here, and if it's a great one, we don't have a problem with it. We have the experience, and then it goes back to nothingness. And then another experience comes, and we have that one. But when it comes to an experience that we don't approve of, that we find more difficult, then we try to avoid it. We try to resist it. So it starts to recycle, because we don't want to have the experience. And this one will recycle and recycle. So we recreate and recreate. And the more times we recreate it, the bigger it becomes. So it's a little bit more difficult to get rid of, but it's also eventually becomes so big we really want to get rid of it because it becomes a big block on our way to happiness and joy and freedom and abundance. Then maybe it's time to get an expert or someone, a professional, who can support you. You can do it on your own if it's easier stuff, but some stuff is we need support. We had support even learning how to walk. The coaches cheering us up, woohoo, let's do it. You can do it one more time. Get up, get up. So, and these experiences, they don't exist anymore. I mean, it's because the time don't exist, but in the subconscious mind and in the brain and in the conscious mind, there is no time. So we bring a memory So we have something reminding us of something that happened there, and then we bring that memory and those emotions to now. And then it's like we experience it again. And our emotions are the vibrations that becomes the vibrational match for what we attract. So if we have the idea that nobody loves me, I'm not worthy, I'm not good enough, something's wrong with me, then we will attract people who matches that frequency, that vibration of ours perfectly. So we can re-experience that because it recycles. Again and again we can have this experience of being rejected or abandoned or not worthy and not loved. And if you look at that pattern, if you meet this person, and what you really, really just want is this person to confirm to you that they love you. Please love me. I just want to be loved. But if they would actually tell you, I love you so much, you're beautiful, you're my darling, ooh, you don't even believe them because you don't believe them. And that's the importance of really going into changing what you believe on the core. What are you recreating automatically in your life? Because it becomes a pattern. If you look at your life and you look at the red thread going through there, how long has it been going on? How long have you had a relationship that you're not so happy about? How long have you been longing for something much more loving? Maybe your whole life. And that job of yours, do you love your job? Would you do it if they didn't give you money? If not, maybe it's not the right thing for you. And when it comes to money, we have all these ideas or beliefs about money, and money is bad, and it's the root of all evil, and money doesn't grow on trees, and we have to work hard for money. But inside of us, we know it's just freedom. It's just a symbol for freedom, so we can have, do, be, and give more. It's just freedom. But then we have all these beliefs, so we don't ever get money, even if we want it. We will have these wishes of winning a lottery and all this stuff. But we don't want to have this money because we don't want to be that bad person. We don't want this struggle. Money is hard to get. You know. So what is it that you truly, truly would love? If you spend a lot of time in your vision, just looking at what would you really love, feel the gratitude. If you go there enough, this memory will become a new program. If you need help to be specific about what it is that you really want, but every time something bad happens that you don't want, you can be happy about that because that's step one, knowing what you don't want. Anyhow, I wish you the best day. If you're interested in working with me, with the Clear Beliefs coaching or the spiritual transformational coaching or any other program that I'm doing, contact me vision1love@gmail.com. You can check me up on my Facebook page, Vision One Love, and the website vision1love.com. It's very simple, and it's your day, it's your life. Make it a great one. All my love to you.